welcome to That Checks Out with Damon and Ted. I'm Ted, he's Damon. After 300 some episodes, I hope you know that by now.
Somebody wants to go home faster than Mac. Light goes red, boom.
The speed of sound and almost the speed of light almost matched right then.
I am in. Yeah. So, you have anything interesting happen this week?
I brought you a gift from work.
You did.
It is a little container of bag balm.
Ooh.
It is salve for your bag.
What do you use it on?
I assume your bag? I don't know. As you can see, it's still sealed. So I haven't put my little witness in it or anything.
Right. Yeah. Wait, there's hair in this. What's going on?
Yeah. So the other day, I know that we record in threes now. It's kind of weird to say what we did our week and everything. The other day, it was the same night I was in Kenosha.
Yeah.
My youngest child was by themselves in Baltimore.
Oh.
My oldest child had picked up a friend in Racine and was attending an event, Summerfest, in Milwaukee.
Okay.
Now, for those of you keeping track at home, do you think I would get to the day where my youngest child would be driving themselves to Baltimore and my oldest child would be driving themselves anywhere? No. The answer to that is no.
Just driving themselves.
Yeah, just driving.
End of sentence.
No, but yeah, he went and picked up a buddy that just moved up there, picked him up at the U-Haul place, and went to the guy's new place, did this other stuff. Yeah, I was shocked. And then, so that was around 4th of July.
Yeah.
My youngest birthday is the 5th. So they were coming in. I don't get why they didn't come in before. Or maybe they had to go back for one day for work. I don't know. But maybe it was flights, how much it could cost. But they flew in on the 7th and stayed that whole week and then flew out on the weekend.
Gotcha.
But
yeah.
I was going to do something Tuesday night. That was the 7th. And I kept getting like, who's going to the airport? Radio silence.
Oh.
Who's going to the airport? Hey, you coming to the thing tonight? I don't know. I don't know if I'm going to the airport. Well, just tell them they have to walk. I can't. It's my child. Oh, well, yeah, I guess that's why you're finding out late. Yeah, hilarious. Do you know when you're coming? If you're coming in? I don't know. I might have to go to the airport. I'm sitting at the table at the desk that I have at home, making a flyer for a roast coming out November 21st at the Bit Theater.
Nice.
The roast of Damon and Ted. I'm making that flyer. I'm doing a couple other things. And then all of a sudden I hear, I'm getting a migraine. I think you're going to have to go to the airport. Oh, cool. What's the flight information? Oh, it lands in about 45 minutes.
You're not 45 minutes from an airport.
I'm not 45 minutes from the airport.
Angry Ted.
Angry Ted.
I think I heard it. It's right there.
So I just let a text like, hey, I guess I'm not coming out tonight. I'm going to the airport.
Right.
Yeah.
Was the flight on time?
It was a little bit late. I had enough time. Here's what I do. Someone else, like other people like to circle around or like pull off to the side of the road right as you get off of 290 onto 190 and just sit on the shoulder. Some people like to go to the cell phone lot. I just go and park. I would rather pay the $3.
Right.
It costs $3 to go in there. You get an hour.
Yeah.
And if you time it right, you go in there. I literally walked in, sat down, saw the flight was a little bit late, said, hey, this is where I'm at. Within 10 minutes, walked up, got me. We walked to the car, boom, in the car, out. Now, I tell you this whole story. The whole point of this is that I do all that.
Yeah.
I'm parked in a parking garage, not the one that Mac owns.
Right.
It has cameras and lights everywhere.
Nice. Not just certain stalls.
There are probably, conservatively, I don't know, 6,000, 12,000. I don't know how many thousands of cars are in this.
Right.
We come out of the elevator. I go to start walking to a car. There is a clown show getting into the SUV next to my car. I am talking conservatively 741 people.
Really?
And their luggage. Getting into this car. And they see me roll up with one bag, one human, and me, and I open the trunk, boom, throw it in. It's like, as I'm getting in, I start to back up. Someone runs up between us and opens the door. Cool. They get in. I start to back up again. Someone else runs up, gets in to the point where I'm now just like with my face up against the window, just staring at them like, who's next?
Yeah.
Let's bring them all in. Let's get all these people in, bozo. Let's do that. Oh my God. It was.
How much more room would you have once I move?
Out of all, I could not,
yeah.
Literally, if it was raining boobs, I'd get smacked in the head with a wang.
Yeah.
That's all I'm saying.
Nice. With a wick.
Yeah, with a wick.
Yeah. Yeah. That's crazy.
I was just like, you got to be kidding me.
Yeah. Yeah. Like you said, out of the how many thousands of cars.
Yeah, it just was that car right then.
Yeah. Hey, it was meant to be.
Yeah.
It was meant to be.
Now, luckily, I didn't have to drive them back to the airport. And Hawaiian barbecue was brought home on the way.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
So not a total loss.
Oh, and also, this will be an interesting to the place we went to pre-Raisinets.
Yes.
Where I don't remember what you got. I got a chicken parm sandwich, and Chuck got the brisket bowl.
Yeah.
A pizza was brought home from that. It was pretty good.
Oh, really?
Yeah, there's really no end to that story.
Remember we said like who buys pizza there?
Yeah.
And
it turns out we do. I had nothing to do with it.
but it was good.
Yeah.
Is that like brick oven? Is that like fire?
Yeah,
oven?
it was very similar to.
It looked like it was charred a little bit.
Yeah,
it looked
similar
good
to the Wilmington Pizzeria back in the day.
Oh,
Yeah,
I like that.
Yeah.
Sammy had a good pie.
Yeah.
That was good. That was good stuff.
yeah. The best part is though because the cheese was so thick, they couldn't see where the line was cut.
Oh,
So someone else ate one of my pieces, which has toppings they don't like.
oh,
And I was like, that's what you get.
yeah.
Give for not.
We should have thought it through.
Yeah,
Should have thought it through.
should have thought it through.
Yeah. Hey, do we know where the line is? We do now.
Little sniff test next.
We do now. Yeah. Yeah. Because here's the deal. You put it back, Dad's gonna eat it. All right. But if you put it in your mouth, Dad can't eat it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's card laid, card played.
Yeah. Yeah. Nice job.
How about you? Besides your bag bomb, how's your week been?
Oh, by the way, great. I did sniff it. It's got a
I've
little
never
bit of
opened
odor.
it. We have this.
I opened
this
it.
was accidentally purchased and we couldn't return it. So
No,
I was gifted.
I opened it.
Oh.
It's
It's
quite
like a
right.
Vicks kind of.
Yeah, but not quite.
No, not quite.
Yeah.
So I don't know if you'd want to put.
It's gonna have a
I
wick
don't know
smell.
if you'd want to put
soon.
Vicks on your wick. I don't think you'd want to.
Hey, you might. I'm just gonna
Mac,
tell
you
you
need
right
some
now.
bag bomb?
Mac, you got a minute to come over and help me put this on? My hands are not free.
No.
They're real heavy.
Yeah.
Take that out of the archives.
Yeah.
All right. So what about you? What about you?
All right. So you know how I do the church parking lot.
Sure.
Okay.
Sure.
So-
you presume I pay attention, but go ahead.
Taking pictures of little kids.
Yeah, that's your job, Mac.
I was going to say.
If Mac had a church,
hate to be intrusive on your property. Yeah.
that's your bag. That's your bag bomb.
That's your bag ball. So we do the parking lot, and you start waving people down rows and this and that. Here's the thing: if you know how to back in one swoop, back in. If you don't know how to back in one swoop, and you're going to be a 12-point turn, okay, forward, backwards, forward, back. I missed. Oh, I'm off on one side. Oh, okay. Now, I don't want to watch you hit somebody else's car because that's really not my job.
Yeah, you
either,
get one
right?
when you spin around. That's
Yeah, but you get one. You get one. Now, when I got a whole row of cars behind you and you're trying to teach yourself how to parallel park, back yourself in one spot, okay, now's not the time. Fine, go down the row farther and pull through. Do a pull through. Pull throughs are fine.
Yeah, pull throughs are fine.
Pull throughs are fine. All right. So, but no, I literally have some people that look like Austin Powers in the hallway on a golf
I
cart.
was gonna say,
You're like, almost got it, right? So anyway, so we'll be out there doing this stuff. And now the other thing we get is we have this, we call it the loop. I call it the loop. You can drive around by the front door because, at church, sometimes you got to drop people off the door. A, it could be raining. B, they could be elderly people or this or that.
Right.
Some husbands they pull up and they go, here, my wife doesn't need to walk. I'll go park the car.
Sometimes you got to crack an egg before you get in the.
Sometimes
Hey,
it goes.
why don't you guys get out? I'm gonna go park
Right.
the car real quick.
Here's the deal. Now, we get a lot of people that don't want to pull up because now when you do that, you're out of the way. And then you just pull back in the row.
Yeah, you've lost your spot.
Yeah, so what they do now is they pull up and then they stop. So they stop all the cars behind them. I need to get into rows. And they start letting people out in the drive.
That's a very Christian way to do it.
And I'm like, okay, well, and first off, I can't get mad. Okay, what would
Oh, wow,
Jesus do?
that's smart.
He would, I can't. I represent the church, so I can't get mad, right?
Yeah.
So I just
WW
sit
Jack
there.
Daniels on that one.
Oh,
Yeah.
it's crazy, man. I'm gonna tell you right now. So anyway, I sit there and I watch. So a couple weeks ago when it's raining, okay, I see one stop and I'm like, okay, well, I'm already standing out in the rain a little bit, so it's fine. It's not a big rain. They let off a kid that's maybe 15 years old, 16 years old. So they didn't have to walk in the rain. And they didn't pull up around the thing. Then they drove off. I went, I've never once dropped my kids off because it's raining. Ever.
Mm-hmm.
Okay? And here's the deal. We go to a regular church. What I'm wearing right now, I wear when I go to church. It's shorts and a shirt. It doesn't matter. You know what I mean? We don't dress nice. It's not put on your Sunday best. We're going to church. Then we're going to lunch. No, it's just we're going to church. So the fact of the matter is this is not someone in a fancy dress. This is not someone, you know what I mean? That this is someone that's literally wearing a sweatshirt in the middle of June, you know what I mean? And a pair of shorts and Crocs and socks. And we dropped them off so that they didn't have to walk in the rain. And my thought is those are the people that you let walk in the rain.
Mm-hmm.
Those are the people too that like when they turn 16, we trust them to go park the car down there. You drop me off at the door.
Right.
Okay. First of all, I'm going to pull up around the loop. We're all going to get out. You're going to move over to the driver's seat. You're going to park the car 8 miles that way and walk back here in the rain.
And you learn why you don't wear a water
Crocs. Yeah, you don't wear Crocs
or a
and
water
socks.
collecting
Right.
shirt on the way to the
Right. It's just how it goes.
last SNF.
Yeah.
Amy Blaze, Timmy Blaze, friend of the show, TJ, friend of the show, Kimberly Marion.
Yeah.
It's on the show. Remember we did the THC
Yeah.
crossover? Pouring down rain. I come out. I'm wearing my backpack because I'm bringing my laptop, and I'm like, I just like reach in my back, like it's a sword, and I just pull out my umbrella. I'm like, oh, you got an umbrella? I'm like, yeah, I'm an adult. It's pouring rain.
Okay.
I know where I'm parked. I also keep an umbrella in my. So here's the point of this: is like walk out to the car. No, hold on. Walk out to the car.
Yeah.
Get in my car. Spin back around, doing the loop underneath the portico where there's like try to hand it out to them. They're like, no, we're good. I'm like, all right, that's on you. I don't want to hear the rest of your life that you've been wet because I offered you an umbrella. And then they're like, I don't want to take your umbrella. And I'm like, what am I, a farmer? I got more than one.
So, okay. Now, you thought the Raisinets were bad.
I'm wearing my 1993 sport coat. You think I'm getting that wet? I baby that thing. I put a little softer milk out for it every night.
Like it's Santa Claus. Yeah. Like it's Santa Claus. My thought is, as a grown man, Gary Poppins, we should never, ever.
No, I'm not taking your pseudo macho fiddle faddle in this room.
Yeah,
I'm carrying a backpack with my laptop in it, like my comedy notes. That's being protected. I don't want that wet.
You're not even having a good hair day. What are you protecting?
I don't need to worry. I'm worrying about my backpack more than my head. Also, I'm wearing a hat. What am I, a farmer?
Yeah. Yeah. So
I'm not some 16-year-old kid idiotically wearing a hoodie in the middle of 100-degree weather.
Right. Yeah. Go soak up that rain. You're good. Get out of the car. Go soak up the rain. Hey, let your socks sop up that parking lot. We're good.
Also, I'm wearing jeans. You know what I don't want to get wet? My jeans.
I'm there, but yeah, I don't. I just between me and you, okay?
I stopped carrying.
I'm disappointed.
300 episodes ago.
Disappointed. I'm just letting you know I'm disappointed.
Wait, what?
Yeah, I'm disappointed. But my point is so, and again, I pick church. It can be anywhere. You can go to the mall and you can see people. I don't care if you drop your significant other off at the door. I've been to restaurants before where you can see there's a big line. You drop them off at the door and you go, hey, go get in line.
Today.
Yeah.
Today, I'm pulling in here. You know how there's the two entrances up front?
Yeah.
So I go past the first one and do the second one because there's a little bit of a median there. You can kind of get over it.
Yeah.
Because there's a turn lane but now behind me and there's a turn lane in front of me. Someone pulls out, goes through the striped lines to get into the turn lane. Well, I'm already in this median. So now I got to get out of the median and let them go.
I was going to say, yeah, they're in your way.
While that's happening, someone sees this and does it again. Oh, I almost get hit by two jack-offs who can't wait.
Yeah.
To go up here 4 feet to go around me. And I'm like, are you kidding me?
Yeah.
These are the people that would do your thing. They would get out of the loop and then try to cut back in or whatever.
Well, then they hold up traffic.
Right.
It's one thing to hold up while you're trying to learn how to back in.
Now they're holding up the traffic coming this way. Now the people behind me can't get out of the way because I can't get out of the way.
Yeah. Plus, every car nowadays has sensors and cameras. Dude, the car almost backs itself in.
Oh, yeah. I mean,
I don't understand why it's so hard. You know?
At the Sinner show, I pulled in and I do that. I like do a big loop. I like zoom up and then zoom back. So I give myself enough room.
Right.
But
it's a clean sweep.
Yeah. Because there's nothing there. Like I pull in
sweep
and I pull back one time, just up and in.
Yeah.
Like I'm doing like the end of a G, just whoop, and then and right after that, Jeff shows up and he's like, "Yeah, we knew that was you. Like, you're a ginger. You can come to the cookout because you park in here like a black man." And I was like, "Yeah, I know."
Nice.
And I was like, "Is it because I can get away real quick?" He's like,
"I was gonna say, yeah.
You know how it works.
You need a quick out. You need a quick."
But
out.
he was like, he literally like, I turned to Eric and I was like, "That's got to be Ted."
Yeah.
First off, like, how high are you? How many times have you seen my car?
Yeah, that's got to be Ted. Yeah. You mean the one that says Wilson on the with two L's? Yeah, that's probably Ted. So, but no, I thought I'd point that out. And
the one that has an umbrella on it.
My second thing, what tipped
it
away?
Penguin?
The 19 umbrellas in the rear window. What tipped it off? All right, this is not a PSA. This is more of just a general statement where I personally, and I want everybody to try to do this. Try not to suck as a human, okay? And when I say that, I was trying the other day. Like, I'm really trying to be like not judgmental, which sucks because it's really not my thing. I'm really judgy. So I'm not playing to my strengths. You know what I mean? My strengths is like, let me judge you. Let me laugh about it. Let me tell other people about you. And then we'll have fun. That's pretty much my life in a nutshell. You know what I mean? But I was at a gas station, a Thornton's in the Joylet. Okay. So, and I was trying when I saw this car pull through that, like, it's definitely shopping for the week at Thornton's. Like that's the type of car. You're like, okay, you know, they're probably getting smokes. They're going to get 5 Red Bulls. They're going to overpay for everything. They're at a Thornton's. This is what they're doing.
Yeah. It's like when Matt goes next door to the gas station.
Correct. Yeah. But he's ghetto trash. So anyway, by the way, Mac, I mean that in the nicest possible way, cause you're a scumbag. So he pulls in, I see a foot come out of the car. And when I say foot, nothing on it, barefoot. Okay. Now it's hot outside, and I thought, well, he's driving with no shoes on. I've done that when I go to Florida, but he's got Illinois plates. So he's not, we're not road tripping. We're probably local, right? By the way, by the looks of the car, we better be local.
Yeah.
Because we're not getting back to wherever local is if we're that far away.
Does it have an armrest?
Might have. Yeah, the guy might have been interested.
I might be
don't
interested.
know,
Yeah.
You know. So anyway, he starts putting on long socks, and we're talking long socks almost to the knee. Okay, I'm watching him do this because now I'm perplexed. Going, so you showed up with nothing on, you don't have footwear to just go on, and you're sliding on socks. Well, now hence when he gets to the right foot, it bulges out around the ankle.
Oh.
Yeah.
He's got some jewelry.
Now I'm going to be honest with you. Now I know he's not that far from home.
Oh,
okay?
yeah.
Yeah, he's not a traveler.
He's in a certain radius.
He's in a radius. Okay. Honestly, he lives very close by. Okay. That said, when I saw that, I thought, you're not going to conceal. Then he put flip-flops or, like slides over his socks. I'm like, dude, do you really think the sock is hiding anything? You have an electric goiter. Okay.
No,
Everybody can see it.
Yeah. Do you have an ankle bracelet in your sock, or are you just happy to see me?
So the realistic side of that was, as I'm looking at that, and my whole brain, as I'm talking to myself, I'm like, okay, hey, it's just somebody down on their locker. It's just this. You see that, and you go, everything that I thought from the moment that car drove past me, I was probably 150% right on. You know what I'm saying? I'm being judgy, but I'm like, I hate doing that. So like the world shouldn't do that. I don't know why I do. I'm going to keep doing it probably, but the world should not do that. And that's just me trying to be, I caught myself, and I'm being real. I'm actually being open right now.
I just don't get why he waited to then.
Correct. What kind of hurry, unless you're like, look, we got to beat the clock. I got to be home by X amount of time or I'm going to be in trouble. I have no idea.
But you're still putting the socks on at some point.
Correct.
It's not like you took
Correct.
less time.
Yeah. Now, I will tell you, my daughter goes everywhere in slides. A lot of times she goes barefoot in slides. She has painted toenails. I'm like, okay, cool. That's the intent. Then when we show up, she goes, oh, I forgot to put my socks on. She just put on socks. I'm going, why? She's like, well, because you always wear socks with slides. No. I don't. I always don't. I never have.
I've never done such a thing.
I never have.
Yep. Maybe if I'm running out because someone has brought in a car of groceries.
Right. Oh yeah, for sure. Because the one thing I will say, now I wear Hey Dudes. I have Hey Dudes on right now. I'm late 40s, 7890, and I don't wear socks with my Hey Dudes. A lot of people don't. I will tell you, anyone that's in their teens or early 20s that wears Hey Dudes wears black ankle socks with their Hey Dudes.
What?
Yeah.
What am I missing?
My son tells me, why do you wear your shoes that way? It's ridiculous. Chuck. And I go, what do you mean?
Whoa.
Yeah.
Whoa. You're going to come at me with your Gary Poppins stuff. He's going to come at me with fruit at a theater.
Yeah.
And you're going to tell me that he thinks that's how you wear shoes?
You wear socks inside your Hey Dudes.
Get right out. Right out that door.
He's never come in that door. So, I mean, realistically, he is outside that door. So, I mean, but no, he tells me, he's like, why are you wearing them that way? It's so ridiculous. And I'm like, I'm ridiculous?
Yeah.
You got to be, dude, you're wearing gray Hey Dudes with black socks.
Back in the day, you were saving them because he didn't have to wash socks.
Right.
You're doing him a favor.
By the way, I wear socks a lot now. I wear them all. He goes, those are my socks. I'm like, oh, a laundry guy should be on top of this. I don't understand why they're in my drawer, So, all right. Anyway, so my last statement is, I guess, just basically just screw it. I'm going to be judgy anyway. It is what it is.
I mean,
but I really, like, people need to.
That was a very long way to just get back to where we all knew we were going to start at anyway.
Yeah. Wait, Damon's still going to be judgmental of people?
Did we just do the church loop?
Yeah. I just pull around. So my other favorite one though at church though is when they have the handicap sticker, the placard.
Yeah.
And there's some good handicap spots. I get it. But it's like, for me, I don't mind that you have it, but I don't know that you have it if you don't have it in the window.
Oh, that's a good point.
So you start waving and then you get mad. So you like pull it out of the center console and you start waving it at me like it's like, hey, did you not see this? I did not.
Hey, Lieutenant Dan, I couldn't see.
I did not see.
That you had magic legs.
I did not see that. Yeah.
I apologize. Well, I drove to Branson. I don't know, likes a bragger, whatever, Branson money.
Yeah.
And I went to the theme park by myself. My mom didn't go. I'm in her car.
VIP parking?
But she's got the placard.
Yeah.
And I pull up and they start waving me down. I'm like, I don't need it. No, go ahead. I'm like, I don't need.
Right.
Force me into that. I was like, I feel terrible because I'm taking a spot I don't need.
Yeah.
And I get out and I'm like, well, do I fake it? What do I do? They put me here.
I saw that the other day, a C8 Corvette. By the way, those are so hard to get in and out of. It's not even funny.
As a perfectly able person.
I am, again, I'm late 40s. And I'm going to tell you right now, I get in and out of them. I want one when I go to Florida. But you know why? Because I could probably do it for another 5 to 10 years. And then after that, my body's going to be like, you ain't doing this, big boy. You ain't doing this, So, but for you to pull up with a placard in that, dude, I mean, again, I realize they can give it to you for anything. And I'm not picking on anybody that gets a handicap placard. It is what it is. But I do feel like some people probably don't need to have that in their car.
Probably not.
And you're right. Like when you went, now you probably didn't think about, or if it's something that's permanently affixed
it
there.
was the placard, but I wasn't thinking about it.
Right. Yeah.
Because I wasn't attempting to go like, hey, can you let me in there? I was just like,
Right.
oh no, I'll go. I'm fine. No. I'm like, no,
No, dude, I'm fine.
I don't need this. It's not for me. Like
Right.
suddenly I'm like, I don't need it. It's not for me.
Yeah. Well, I do that too. And here's the deal. Like I do like the fact my kids do the same thing. When we pull in somewhere, like you'll see a great spot and I'll just drive right past it. And they're like, and it used to be, hey, there's a spot right there. I understand. We can walk. We're fine. And we drive out a little ways and then we park. And you know what? We park where there's nothing around us either. And like I tell my kids, in the day and age we live in, I'd rather you park out a little ways and just, have nothing around you.
Well, our mutual buddy Nate used to do that whenever he got a new car. Like we would park
Oh, yeah.
so far away, you'd have to ask directions back to where we were going.
You're like, were we going to Walmart?
Yeah.
Because I don't know where we're at right now. And it's like,
is there a Walmart on this road?
Yeah. Yeah. It's funny. We went to some I might have been the concert for Kegel or something, but we parked. I made a comment. So we parked so far. No, it was one of Ava's softball games. And we parked in the wrong lot. It's one of those complexes that have like fields and fields and fields. Yeah. Dude, we parked in the worst possible spot to get to the spot we needed to be. So anyway, after walking probably the equivalent of almost a mile, right? Which is fine, but it was hot and Nicole's not a fan of that. I get it. But we get there and she goes, "Where'd you park?" And I go, literally pulled out of my driveway, took a left, put it in park, and walk the rest of the way from there.
That's like that Simpsons episode where
Yeah.
he goes through all that traffic, parks, and then Bart's in the backyard like, "Hey, Dad."
Yeah.
Dope.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, I do a show every now and then in Naperville called Lennon's. Matt Drufke puts that on.
Mhm.
It's every other Friday. It's funny at Lennon's. Funny Fridays at Lennon. But you should go check it out. Anyone wants to go check it out. But the point of the story is that I purposely park outside of downtown Naperville. Like,
I got you.
There's like all these places you can park. I go to the like just
Right.
just north of where it ends,
Yeah.
and walk my happy ass back to because we went there. Like we went across the street from there because we wanted to go. Well, I say we loosely to Gordon Ramsay's restaurant for our 25th anniversary.
Yeah.
It must have been early in the day. I know it must have been just like I don't know. I got a spot right in front. I was like, this is ridiculous.
So you got to leave.
Yeah, but I'm talking Friday evening.
Mhm.
Not even close. But
Right.
the same thing. I like literally know like I'm not going to drive around for 25 minutes when I
No.
can park up here and take 8 minutes to walk back.
I'm already there.
Yeah.
I'm already there. Yeah. That's the whole thing too, is it's like for me, and we're able bodied. You know what I mean? So let somebody else that they don't have a placard, but they got problems. It is what it is. But no, I find it entertaining when you see a certain vehicle or you're like, how does somebody with a handicap get in and out of that car? I know what it takes to get in and out of that car.
Especially wearing socks with slides.
Yeah. You did not snag the ankle monitor on the door? No? All right. Can we do a couple fun facts?
Let's.
First one, a Judas goat is a trained goat that leads sheep or cattle to a slaughterhouse. Okay? Now get this. Then walks out alive to repeat that task again and again.
Wow, that's dirty.
Yeah.
I just saw a reel that was like it was a dog like herding, and they're like, does the sheep know the dog is just trying to round them up?
Yeah.
Because like think about it, like they're out in the field, and all of a sudden this dog is like barreling at them at full speed. Like, what's this about?
Yeah.
What's this guy gonna do?
This guy does not look like us at all. What are we doing? Yeah.
I don't. You guys recognize this guy?
Yeah. Is that Tony? Who's that? Which one is that?
And then they're like, then they follow the goat, who kind of looks like them, and then it turns
Right.
out, oh, that's not.
Well, you know what's weird then? It's like then the goat gets there and he's like, I'll take back cuts.
Yeah.
Back cuts.
No, yeah.
Back
Well,
cuts,
the goat like
back cuts.
the goat like takes a left, and like, hey, why are you going that way? Don't worry about it. Just go ahead. Just go ahead.
Yeah.
Just go ahead. It sounds like a.
Doot, doot. Yeah.
It sounds like a trailer full of bees in there.
That sounds like a guillotine. What is going on in there? Yeah.
I don't know exactly what a buzzsaw sounds like, but I think it sounds like this.
That's so weird. So weird. That's an angry storm.
How do they train that goat?
Huh? You know how they train that goat? The goat goes, I want to live.
Yeah.
Yeah. And the rest of the goats are like, I could have done that.
You bring us a bunch of these, we'll let you back out.
Yeah.
I'm gonna do that.
Yeah. Well,
All right.
I have no. Hey, can you bring us your friends? I got no friends.
And then
I got no friends.
he gets to a certain age, and then suddenly like a different goat like goes left before he does, and he's like, oh no.
Yeah. I'm one of them now.
I'm not.
Oh, man, I'm one of them. Ooh, I thought I was just late 40s.
Can I get back in? I just want to drop someone off.
Yeah.
Just doing the loop.
I was just the ride. It's raining.
I'll walk in the rain.
I have Crocs and socks
Yeah.
on. I do not want to get out in the car. I don't want to get out of the car. Yeah. All right. Second fun fact. I don't see how this could ever mathematically work, but I guess it did. An Australian woman accidentally received $7.3 million instead of a $70 refund. She used the money to buy a mansion and put it in her sister's name. Still, that's great.
Yeah.
That's still not legit.
Yeah. Yeah, well, like I don't know
How will they ever trace it?
I don't know how much of an arch criminal you are, Joker. But, right, exactly. That's a big
How will
point.
they ever trace it? It's my sister Linda's house. It's not mine.
Right.
Well, how did she pay for it? She didn't. I sold it to her for $1. Wait a minute. So you mean you bought it first? Maybe, kinda, sorta. But $7.3 million. Again, what kind of shitty company do you have to be like, hey, we owe that person $70?
How many decimals are in?
Yeah. It's Rhonda's first day. She's in accounting. She doesn't know what she's doing.
She instead of delete, she just kept hitting 0.
Yeah. You know what's weird? I have had recently where my computer at work, occasionally one of the keys will stick and it'll just keep going, down. And I'm like, I didn't want 19 M's in this word. You have to hurry up and hit backspace then and then take them all off. I don't know what it is, but it happens. So imagine that with the zeros. You know what I mean? You're like, you hit 0 and you're like 7-0. And you're like,
And you didn't
yeah, you didn't proofread a thing.
Yeah.
You just hit send. Got it. Hey, do you know how many commas were in $70? Well, there's no commas in $70. The hell there ain't.
Oh, well, that's a little pickle you bring up.
So the answer of 2 is wrong. Is that what you're telling me? There's not 2 commas in $70? No.
Well, that's like the other day. Well, no, it was today, actually. Someone said, help, my printer is not working. I said, okay, what's it doing? And then maybe 3 minutes later, I said, try it now. And this was the response. Whoa, it's working. I was like,
I wouldn't say try it now. Just try it.
Thank you. I legitimately responded back.
Oh my God.
I don't know if whoa is appropriate since you're the one that asked me if I could fix it. Now,
it's my job.
Right. If you would ask like the delivery driver,
right? Yeah.
Or one of the pharmacists,
right?
Or like someone like,
then
why did you ask me?
Then you show excitement. You go, wow, you got it. Good job.
It worked. I was like, yeah. That's the reason I'm here.
Yeah. But at the same time, if you load a truck, I'm not wowing you. Good job. You loaded a truck.
Yeah. When I fixed the door lock up front, like a locksmith, I think that deserves a whoa.
Yeah. Hey, good job. Good job, buddy. Hey, we're secure. We're good. So you got wowed for doing your job.
Yeah. Wow.
We should have done the Joey Lawrence.
Whoa. Yeah, I can't even do it.
Whoa. Yeah. Whoa, Blossom. All right. Third fun fact. An estimated 1 in 10 Oregon Trail travelers died during the journey. That seems low. Yeah.
Wait, were they eating salad and raspberries?
From Taco Bell?
Yeah.
Yeah. Roughly one grave every 80 yards along its entire length.
Wow, that's
a lot.
That's rough.
That's a lot. You know what's weird is you're walking in a pack, right, of people. You're in wagons. You're on foot or in the back. Now you get 79 yards and you go, someone's about to die.
Yeah, this is what you would do because this is who
just set up camp.
No, this is who you are. You would literally be like 76.
Yeah.
77.
You got to throw in a huh?
Who's it gonna be? Who's it gonna be? Thanking you.
Anybody feeling not healthy? How we doing? Huh? We've got 79 yards right now.
How we feeling?
Yeah. And then it gets to like the third wagon and you hear, oh no. And you're like, there it is.
There it is.
Called it. Do I get credit for that? I should get credit. I know they're not in our wagon, but I should get credit.
You guys got a shovel?
Yeah.
We'll bring one up.
But yeah. So again, an estimated 1 in 10. That number seems low.
It does.
So you're saying 90% of the people made it?
Yeah. Why did we play that video game where people were dying of diarrhea
all the time,
left and right?
All the time, and not even in a pool where they clean the pool out. We had no fecal episodes.
Yeah, because I can't imagine they were all very good at hitting that space bar and getting those deers.
That's what it is.
That deer was hard to hit.
That was the coolest game back in the day. That was one of the first things on a computer, wasn't it?
I mean,
besides like Pong.
I was going to say we played a game where a stick would push a square back and forth across the screen.
Right, and you're like, oh, this is pretty cool. Right.
We were just talking about playing ping pong.
Were you? Yeah. Oh, I was. Ping pong.
You're like, were you? Yeah. Us.
You mean me?
Were you?
I'm a guy.
I was a guy.
I did it.
I'm a guy.
I did it.
I'll do it. What's going on?
By the way, that video I sent you, pretty impressive.
Yeah, it was.
Those guys were insane.
Oh, that's what you're talking about, right?
Yeah. It's weird. But again, 90% making it. And as a guy who's a football dad and a football fan, 80 yards, you're not even scoring a touchdown.
I was wondering when that was going to come up.
Yeah. So first off, it's a touchback. Okay. Every time we score from here, it's a touchback. We get it at the 20. Right now, you get it at the 25. Okay. But every time we get in the end zone, someone's dying. That's pretty much what's happening.
Like, I think you do it the other way. Like, oh, you guys can't even get 10 yards? These guys are dying to get 80 yards.
Yeah. Would it kill you to get 80?
What kind of effort are you putting into it?
It might. Would it kill you to get 80 yards? It might. I'm just saying.
History says.
It could. Why do you keep fair catching? What are you even doing? Why is he waving his arm? He's like, I'm not going forward.
I'm not.
But like, say, I thought you said my fix was going to be like, we'll just set up camp right here because 80 yards from now, we're going to die. Okay, so
Well,
let's just stay right
here.
here.
About 75?
Yeah.
I'm going to stay right here.
I'm good at math. Okay, so if nothing else, I am not a smart man. Okay, but I will tell you right now that if at 80 yards from now someone's dead, just stay right here.
Why is he counting all those steps?
I got a Fitbit on.
Yeah, I'm good.
Every time I hit 80 yards, I go, and I'm still breathing. I go, because one time it's got to be me. First off, I'm not the epitome of health, so I'm probably not the guy that's going to make it.
I was going to say your family probably like founded some town in Idaho because they're like, we're going this far.
We're done.
They got potatoes.
Yeah.
Boy, is he tired.
Yeah.
Oh, that's the name of it. All right.
That's when they named it. That's when they named the town. Yeah. All right. Last and final fun fact, because I'm going to say a word that you're probably going to question immediately. Ready? Diet Coke prescription dissolves rare stomach blockage in woman within 2 days.
2 questions.
Yeah.
Prescription.
Yes. That's the word that stuck out to me. Yes.
Yeah.
So what kind of Dr. Nick? Hey, everybody.
No, it's probably Dr. Pepper.
Right. You guys should have Coke. It'll clear that blockage. Yeah. But so I have a prescription. First off, remember when we were kids?
Where are you taking that in? Where are you getting that filled?
Walgreens. You pay 7 cents for a 2 liter.
No.
Just your copay.
I mean, maybe, but it's not covered by insurance, so you have to pay out of pocket. That's going to be $750.
But do you ever get those?
I can get it for
right
for still a ridiculous amount what we used to pay
right
over there, but less than $750.
But I do like, so recently, back a couple months ago when I went to the doctor, they prescribed like some ibuprofen, but like the 800 milligram ones. So it's like 4 pills. Normally when I take ibuprofen,
that's what I don't get. Hey, we're gonna give you this like
for a nickel. I think it cost me less than $1 for that copay. Because here's Nicole, she'll go and she'll be like, "Oh, we don't need those. We don't need those." Because again, we're just not going to take it. She goes, "I bought those." I said, "Smart money. You can't buy a bottle of ibuprofen for that." You know what I mean? And they're giving me 800 milligram ones, like 20 of them or 40 of them, whatever they are. Game on. Let's go.
Oh yeah, because your family's cutting them up like Mickey cutting that bread. And
we're rationing for sure. Yeah, we're rationing.
You got any Clancy's?
But what
ibuprofen?
What kind of doctor does Benton's make Advil? I'm just wondering. Badville. Be Badville. But Diet Coke, who prescribes? Like they pull out. It says, Doctor, you write. Okay, pulls out his tablet and writes a prescription for Diet Coke. How's
Maybe
that
it was just, and it's like on a guest check waitress pad.
Oh, yeah. Be sure to tip your doctor.
Hi everybody.
Yeah,
Dr. Nick, where are the bodies? Bye, everybody.
But the other thing is, now like it'll take rust off stuff.
Was this in Mississippi or Alabama? Where was this?
Yeah, this lady looks like she has too many teeth for that to be the case, but it's probably AI generated. But my point is if like I've seen that clear tarnish off of stuff.
Yeah, but what was in her stomach?
A blockage.
Wait, what was in her stomach that Diet Coke took care of that stomach acid wouldn't?
Well, that just tells you how strong it is. But yeah, it's crazy, ain't it? And how would you know that?
I'm pretty sure that if you gave me a bottle of stomach acid and a bottle of Diet Coke, one of them would eat my face.
Yeah, but
and it's not the Diet Coke.
Yeah. So you're saying
now if you put some Pop Rocks in it and put it in that guy's anus, maybe we're talking.
We need a turkey baster, right? That's all we need. So, but no, I read that, and that's the first word that stuck out. It says Diet Coke.
Some of these stories, when you just bring me the headline, I am just incensed that we don't have the rest. And you're like, I didn't. But into it.
Yeah, well, I didn't care enough.
I scrolled past.
I liked it right there.
I swiped left.
But you see the word prescription. And you go, hold up a minute. Yeah. All right.
I know because they can prescribe like weird stuff. Like, why is this a prescription? You can just go get it off the shelf.
Yeah. Yeah.
But Diet Coke?
Yeah. Well, you can't. Maybe it's with real sugar. Maybe, they went back.
Was in Diet Coke?
It's classic.
Maybe it actually still has the Coke in it.
That's what it is.
Wombat boy back here.
Wombat. Yeah. I can get that. All right. I have, for the first time ever, I have 2 but whys because I could not decide on one.
2 but?
2 but whys.
Why?
There we go. We're going to double up.
Yeah.
A woman was arrested early Tuesday after she allegedly stabbed a man with a pair of scissors during an Uber ride when he refused to let her drink inside the vehicle. Now, the couple questions I have are, first off, you travel with scissors, okay?
My first question is, what's the alleged part? It was a man. It was a woman.
Yeah.
Stabbed with what they stabbed with. Which part's the alleged part? Was it the stabbing that's alleged? Who knows?
Yeah, but allegedly, okay? So you have her scissors in his neck. I'm going to go out on a limb and say he didn't take the scissors from her and stab himself.
Good point.
Okay? That's what I'm saying. But secondly...
I'm doing a scavenger hunt in my neck. Do you have any scissors?
Yeah.
Could you imagine that though? Hey, I got a thread back here. Do you got any scissors? Oh yeah, I got keep some in my glove compartment. Oh, nice.
But not only that, what are you bringing with you? That you have cold beer. So you have cold beer, okay, scissors. What kind of party are you coming from? Where are you out that you need an Uber? Where you're like, okay, first off, they told me to leave the party.
Yeah,
I have scissors.
I mean, they're being sensible. I mean, if you're intoxicated, you don't want to drive or operate sharp objects.
Right.
So you get an Uber.
Yeah,
You do one or the other.
we got you an Uber. We thought you were going to run with those, and you're not allowed to run with those when you're sober.
Right.
You can't run with them when you're drunk. That's for sure.
Should have got an Uber for the scissors.
Oh, second Uber, like a lift. Should have got a lift for the scissors. Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, a scissor lift.
Scissor lift.
Do.
Yeah, he's here all week.
I'm here all
week. He's here all week.
Tip your waiters.
Yeah, I said good day. but yeah, no, there was two words that stuck out. Was allegedly and the scissors. And I'm like, it's one thing because you know what's weird is when Tom is not driving the Uber, he's taking his kids to softball practice in the back seat, so he doesn't necessarily want you drinking in the back seat and then throwing up.
Yeah.
Okay, so I understand his stance on we're not going to drink in the Uber.
Hey, are those safety scissors? I don't want them left back there,
Yeah.
just in case someone gets stabbed.
Now, also, if I'm not mistaken, I know limousines back in the day. Limos aren't a thing anymore, I don't really think, unless you're...
Yeah, I mean, they have those weird SUV ones sometimes.
Right, yeah.
Like the Hummer ones.
But my point is limos back in the day, if they had the privacy thing, you could put that up and you could drink in the back of a limousine.
Right.
I don't know if you can drink in the back of a passenger vehicle
No,
just because they have an Uber sticker in the back window.
Yeah, I think that's still very much in the open container.
Yeah, that's still... And you know who goes down for that? The driver.
Yeah.
So...
Tommy Two-Tone goes down for that.
The guy with the scissors in his neck.
Yeah.
That's the guy that's going to go down. All right.
Sir, you need to calm down about the scissors. I need you to walk a straight line for me.
Second, but why? And I need to preface this by saying this was sent in a group text, and I said already in the notes. And this came from, I think it came from Mac.
Oh, you participated this week.
Hundreds of venomous snakes loose after typhoon floods a snake farm in southern China.
Yeah, I believe his caption was "Get these MF and snakes off my MF and farm."
Off my MF and farm.
No, out the MF and rain.
Out the MF and rain. Okay.
You act like I read.
So I had one question, not two questions. Okay. No, I have two questions. Sorry. What kind of asshole has a snake breeding farm? And how in the hell are they roofless enclosures? Because realistically, all you've done is raise the floodwaters and they are now free. And I don't know if you're familiar or not. Here's the deal. If these were, let's say, what's a dangerous animal that probably can't swim? Then they're just going to drown and you have no more dangerous animals.
Polar bear.
Polar bear.
I can swim.
I think they can swim.
They can swim.
Bears can swim. Okay. By the way, I think I might take my chances with the snakes.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna get in the house. The snake ain't coming in the house. Polar bear can come in the house if he wants to. But anyway, so my point is, you let the guy somewhere in China, you let him have a snake farm, and you thought this is a good idea. Okay. Venomous snakes, got a farm. It's
I
all
feel
good.
like China's one of the last bastions of Wild West where anything goes.
You think so?
Yeah.
Okay. But
I
secondly,
mean, it's so big and so vast. You're like, what are they doing over there? I don't know. Snake farm?
I have known several people that have had, whether they be pythons or snakes, stuff that they like to have in an aquarium. Okay. Now the aquarium has four sides, and it also has a lid.
I think it'd be more like a terrarium because now we're talking about putting snakes in a water bath.
That's what I mean. Yeah. But it's a glass enclosure.
Yeah,
It looks
sure.
like an aquarium with no glass.
I just got to redeem myself because I was one of those people. Name a yellow fruit. Orange.
Yeah.
Name an animal that can't swim. Polar bear.
name a delicious movie snack. Raisinets.
Raisinets. Name something you wear with slides. Socks.
Yeah. Yeah.
We're not even going to see the answers. Just
Yeah.
zeros down the board. Next
Yeah.
contestant.
But
Ted's left a lot of real estate for you
Yeah.
to catch up.
But when you think about it, and again, I know snakes probably don't climb, so I'm fine with that. But how tall is the roof of that fence that when the floodwaters come, now all of a sudden they go, ha, 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 you kidding me right now?
They were only thinking about keeping the tigers out. They weren't thinking about the snakes.
Yeah. Not snakes in,
Snakes
tigers out.
Right.
Tigers out. Okay. Still, you might think you might have a roof on that thing. Okay. I'm just saying. Any cage I have, like, you ever seen the people where they're training puppies and stuff, and the puppy knocks the enclosure over?
I
'Cause it
bet,
doesn't have a
I
roof.
bet these snakes were
Yeah.
prepared like adult people should be and had umbrellas. The typhoon came in.
Yeah.
They opened the umbrellas. Boom, they're out. Just boom, out, right out. And the people, the Timmy Blazes, and the TJs, and the Gary Poppins over here, who did not have one.
You're Larry Poppins, but yeah.
They're
I get it.
still
Yeah.
They're still they drown in that typhoon.
Could you imagine, just like at the beginning of Mary Poppins, you just see snakes coming down with umbrellas and their little tails like wagging like her feet did. You know what I mean? And you're like,
the position has been filled.
But I've seen video of these people trying to catch these things in muddy water. Because you got to remember, this is like Katrina, man.
Yeah.
They're in the water.
Well,
These people are in the water.
You just see a banker that's recently been fired and his 2 kids. Let's go fly a snake.
All right, listen, I'd love to end there, but I can't because I have at least 4 more things we have to get to. And these are even better.
I mean, that was a good out. If we would have got on, the position has been filled.
Yes.
That would have been great. Are we doing strange stories now?
No.
Oh, more stuff?
This is a That Could Be Me.
Oh, wow.
Okay.
We're going deep.
Okay. And I have never read anything out loud more that could be me in my entire life. Are we ready? Mac, I hope you're paying attention. You're going to be so proud. A man faked having Down syndrome so he could hire 3 women to bathe him.
Yeah.
He almost said, there goes my hero.
No.
Almost.
No one. Yeah. No,
Almost.
No, this is very much, I mean, as gross as it is, this is very much
But I can see myself doing
in your
this.
wheelhouse, yes.
Yeah. Wilson's like, I'm not on board. I'll allow it. I know what you're saying. I will allow
I didn't
you.
say it allow it. I'm saying I would not have any questions. I would be like, I'd be like, all right, everybody, that checks out.
I have 0 questions, and I think we're done.
This has been our podcast. Thank you for joining us.
After 300 and some episodes. No, here's the deal. So
like,
they take
literally, is this The Ringer too?
Right.
Where you're Johnny Knoxville pretending to.
When the hell we get ice cream? Yeah. But no, listen, his motive.
I said I was a fan of System of the Down. You just heard that wrong.
Yeah, I was going to say.
That's on you.
Nothing. By the way, get those sponges ready because it's bath time. Yeah. But no, when I read that title, I went, there's a guy with a mission?
Well, first off, you were like, man, why didn't I think of that?
Yeah. Right. Here's the deal. You do have to have something.
You're like, did that work?
Yeah. You do have to have something fairly. I want to interview this guy. Listen, we're not an interview podcast. I want to talk to this guy. I guess my point is that you do have to pick something very, very bad. You know what I mean? You can't be like, oh, I have Tourette's. I need you to bathe me. Yeah. You know what I mean? You do have to go. You have to go to the well. Okay, you can't pussyfoot your way into this. You have to be legit.
I have psoriasis of the balls.
Yeah.
Here's some bag balm for
Here's some
you.
bag balm. And there's a guy at Audio Hive that'll help you put it on if you're talking into a microphone. I'm just telling you right now. Come on down to Audio Hive. He'll help you put the balm on.
At what point are you sitting around with your scissors and your beer in the back of an Uber going, you know what? Down syndrome. I bet that would get someone to wash my balls.
I need a bath. And I'm gonna go with Down syndrome.
And 3.
Yeah. First off,
it's the job of one person.
Some big balls. And you know, this guy, this guy's not, if the guy was that big, we're like, you gotta move him too.
I don't want to be crass and I don't want to be someone who's judgy, but I'd buy it.
Yeah. Okay. I'm not the wrong one now because you saw the guy who does nothing wrong with him and you're like, he might. Listen, this might be undiagnosed. This might be undiagnosed.
If he put a little effort into it.
Yeah.
Like if you put a little acting into it.
Right. Yeah. You might wash his balls. You kind of know what's going on.
No, but I might suggest 3 friends.
Right. Yeah.
I know people that are hurting for cash.
Yeah.
Looking to like give lessons about stuff.
I do in-home healthcare. You're not even a nurse. It's weird. The guy says, all I got to do is wash his balls. It's golden. I get paid. So,
I was coming here for a sports equipment job.
Yeah. Weird. Yeah. Weird.
Not that kind of balls, son.
Yeah. All right.
Daddy Diamond Cane says get in the back.
I was going to say, I did not make him There Goes My Hero because the next guy is There Goes My Hero. All right.
I think I'm going to regret this. But
Wait,
what?
No. Nope.
Oh, right there. No, yeah, go right there. I knew what you were doing.
Japanese inventor creates, quote, smart bra that opens only when it detects, quote, true love. No. Correct. Dude, I have a button in my pocket and I pop it open and go, I was meant to be.
I was going to say that I think you should be arrested for permanently putting women in bras.
Right, yeah.
It's never open enough.
Right, yeah. Yeah, it's like I've been talking smooth to you for the last 2 hours. The bra hasn't opened yet. I don't know what to tell you. It's not true love. Meanwhile, this Japanese dude sitting over in a corner being like, right. I just wait my turn. He walks up, he goes, you can do so much better than that guy.
Boing. Yeah. Because he's got a button somewhere. Like,
yeah. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
He's got the button and it just pops open and you're like, oh, yeah. But a Japanese inventor, first off, he had to spend money. There's probably somebody funded this.
I'm sure there's prototypes.
Yeah.
and
No,
testing.
honestly, we can go back to a week ago with the guy that paid the marching band. If I won the lotto, I'm funding this guy.
You're funding this guy?
I'm funding this guy. You know what I mean?
Just so you can be a part of this. I'm also somewhat of a scientist.
Yeah. With just a hint of Down syndrome. And again, I would love to end there, but we have to do at least one more. Are you ready?
I need to talk to you and 2 of your friends.
Yeah. Just a hint. Yeah. We have a TCO WTF with TED. This also was sent to me in a text. And they were coincidentally already both in the same episode when I said, already in. We're good.
And I haven't seen this?
No, well, you saw his headline, so you'll know it once you read it, but it's still
Okay.
This can go in so many directions.
All right.
Go ahead.
Student pilot forced to land plane alone after instructor leaps to his death from cockpit mid-flight.
Yeah. So
I would say I have read. I did see this. Where he's like, you know what you're doing.
you know what you're doing.
Yeah, do what you're doing. He's like out.
So there's 2 trains of thought here, not 2 questions, 2 trains of thought. The first one is, you know what you're doing.
Well, here's the
you
thing.
don't need me.
Yes,
Okay.
which is that's a huge level of confidence.
Correct.
Secondly, as much as I would think that this is you, where the guy was like, I just gotta leave. I know it's not you because
Yeah.
he's in a plane.
I got other shit to do. Yeah. Right.
Because it's a pilot in a plane in the air. I'm like, well, it couldn't have been Damon, so
it's not
that
me.
wasn't him.
Right. Yeah. But
Like
the
if it was an
second-
18-wheeler and the guy was like, you got it.
the second train of thought is, how bad of a pilot do you have to be for the guy to be like, look, this is inevitable.
I'll take my chances.
Yeah, I am going to airwalk my way to the ground from 13,000 feet. We're good, So
Right, because to be fair, if that's what if that's the way he wanted to go out, he didn't need that other pilot.
no,
He could have just himself.
you know what?
He
Though?
could have chicken sandwiched himself right into a mountain.
He could have flown it. Yeah, but then he would have wrecked the plane. Imagine the bill on that.
He's not guaranteeing that this person didn't wreck the plane. That's what I'm saying. It's a 50-50 chance that this person didn't come back. I mean, we know now.
Right.
It's like the last week with the Batman.
Yeah. But it says leaps to his death. If this guy's really smart, maybe this guy's like in debt.
You think this is DB Cooper?
That's what I'm saying. Maybe he's really in debt. He's this and that, and he never saw a parachute open. Dude, he's flying a plane.
Well, he's in
He's
debt
scared
because his axe is being followed around by a parade of band people.
with slight Down syndrome. Just a hint.
This feels like a guy that would get to the airport and then put on his socks. That's what I'm saying.
he almost hung up on his bracelet going out the back door. Where can he find his dad?
You can find us flapping out that back door, everybody.
His slides beat him to the ground.
Why are you wearing socks? You can find us at ThatChecksOut.net, all the socials, That Checks Out, WDT. Come on down to Audio Hive Podcasting Studio. Do your own thing. You'll catch us somewhere, sometime. Hey, you will catch us November 21st at the Pet Theater doing the roast of Damon and Ted with people we haven't announced yet because we still need to work on my connections.
Yeah. It's my wish list. I'm just telling you.